So we're walking around Picklesburgh today, and I've noticed that even though the festival is bigger than ever, and seem to be more people here than ever, that it has a different feel to it, and it certainly has a different look. It's not as crowded. It doesn't feel as corralled or as penned. It has, a kind of a lower density, more enjoyable feel, a more relaxed feel to it. And I think that speaks to the power of the activation of some of these spaces in downtown Pittsburgh, like Arts Landing. A year ago, Arts Landing was a tire center and an ocean of surface parking. Today, it is a green space. There is a stage. I mean, it's activated, it's programmable, and they just added a playground. So it makes downtown Pittsburgh a little more kid friendly, which admittedly, it hasn't been. And I think that this activation, while it's going to help Picklesburgh and really going to position Picklesburgh to grow, to really expand over the years, it's also going to help downtown Pittsburgh because places like Arts Landing and the revitalized Market Square and the direct connections over the Clementi Bridge, over the Warhol Bridge, over the Fort Duquesne Bridge with the walkway, that's going to directly connect and really pull together the preeminent entertainment district on the North Shore, and of course the cultural district, which is another preeminent entertainment district. It's going to pull together the park, the green space in Point State Park, and Gateway Center, which is an up-and-coming residential hub. It's really going to start powering, really accelerating the transition of Pittsburgh from just collection of office buildings to a multi-use, to a live, work, and play center that I think is going to help Pittsburgh tremendously, grow tremendously, and really transform over the next 5 to 10 years. Yeah. So I had talked about how the opening and the activation of these green spaces is going to help pull downtown Pittsburgh and the North Shore together. It's going to make it a real well-connected space. This is a great example. I'm standing on the Allegheny Overlook along the Fort Duquesne Boulevard in downtown Pittsburgh with the Clementi Bridge over my left shoulder. And this overlook is actually an inviting, green space, really, a multi-use space that acts as direct pedestrian connection between Arts Landing and the Clementi Bridge, which gives direct access to the North Shore. So by revitalizing the Allegheny Overlook, they've actually helped tighten that connection between Arts Landing and the North Shore. And the Allegheny Overlook, of course, also connects to Gateway Center. So you can see how revitalization of these spaces is really helping to create and enhance a walkable, pedestrian-friendly downtown. So the revitalization and pedestrianization of downtown is not limited to the riverside areas. Behind me, of course, is Market Square, newly renovated, and as you can see, highly programmed. Right now, of course, with all things pickle. But Market Square is not the only area that's going to be renovated. Very soon, the entire length of Smithfield Street is going to be renovated. They're going to be improving the sidewalks for outdoor dining and really to make it far more friendly, really to try to position it and to try to prepare it for the transition to residential. And also to try to tie in Smithfield Street to Stanwyck Street, really along the central axis of the downtown neighborhood. And even Mellon Square, which is between Smithfield Street and William Penn Hotel, is in the midst of a renovation and reactivation. So it's happening all over downtown. And as you can see, it's been an early success.